In what sense? Like the
Right, so like right now, ours is a lot more, just says regulated industries. You gotta describe that. You know, it may be where regulated industries comes in here, and we start talking about, tell us who in the, who in your group or whatever has been involved in regulated industries, who in the ownership group has been involved in that, or on your team, or however we do it. And gives them a little bit more detail of how do we make that happen.
okay.
Or am I just asking for too much?
And I don't think you're asking for too much. I mean, I'm just in asking. So, regulated industries on the one we've done now. Would that be please provide a brief summary, no longer than 5 pages of the applicant's qualifications or experience with regulated industry, agriculture, or horticulture? You just want it to be more sort of conversational with the applicant as opposed to bullet point? Is that?
I'd say that helps a lot.
Okay.
That description, because I want them to understand what we're asking.
Okay.
And part of it, we haven't gotten there. I guess one thing that I like, we kind of picked rubrics, looking at just the rubric part versus the holistic part of the system. And one of the things that I've got copies, and I know we're not there, but maybe we can get them out, is, it starts talking about, which we haven't gotten to yet, is what does the form look like? Like, how do you fill it out? One thing I like about Connecticut is it does a good job, I think, of getting to the underlying, like, business ownership, who's got the ownership interest,
Right.
all of that. And that may not be for today, but I like how they've incorporated all of that. I like how the system works, meaning you've got to do the application. That's a big part of the scoring, so we can see all of that.
Right.
Because everything's in the light of day now.
So, and I think this is important too, again, for where we are right now. Right now, we're just trying to get the rules out, right? So the rules just have to say what you're going to be looking for in the actual application. This rubric does not have to be a part of your rules. I mean, it can't stray away from the rules whenever it's put out to the public. And same with the application forms. We can't just start asking for things that aren't grounded anywhere in law or rule. But, so, you've got to build the foundation through the rules before you can actually get into the, I guess, to the language of the rubric. Because until we have that, I think that's why we keep going back and forth, because the foundation is not laid for the rubric. And frankly, we can worry about the language and all of that, the introductions and things.
You got our criteria
Beyond,
what's going to be merit.
right, beyond
what we can do.
the timelines that we're under. There it is.
So I think, we have enough, basically, what we need to do is get section 9 done.
Yeah, so
And
if there are site plans, if there are things in Connecticut that they've asked for that you want, we need to know that and get that in section 9, and then from that, we take it and we put it in however form that makes you guys comfortable in getting the information to the public.
I think it would be helpful to get if we're going to go through and we're going to score these, that we can get a sample score sheet. Like after you're done evaluating, I don't know how much information they're going to want from us, but a score sheet. And Hawaii kind of may have done that a little bit on theirs. They don't have a score sheet per se, but they kind of looks like they've got a little siding on the side, where Hawaii does it, where I guess you'd put your score, like out of 10, you might put 5, or
Right.
you add that up. Is that
And that's kind of even, I think, reaching beyond a little bit of the scope of where we need to get to immediately. I mean, we do have a little more time now, but we do need to get the draft rules in place. The score sheets, the actual rubric, what the forms look like, that's not part of your rules and regulations. Your forms and your rubrics are built upon your rules and regulations, and built based on your rules and regulations.
we need to get section 9.
Yeah, so, you know, do you want blueprints? Do you want them to provide all these, whatever Connecticut requires in transportation? We just need to make sure that we have a foundation for that if we're gonna ask the people that. And then we can put out, when the time comes, as long as we disclose, this is what the rubric looks like, this is what the score sheet's gonna look like, this is what you gotta do. But it all comes from ultimately, like when they say familiarize yourself with the rules and regulations of whatever, that's what we're gonna refer them back to this, and then they come and they answer your questions.